True believers and newcomers alike, we are live. This is BBNaija Scoop right here on OSG Media. My name is Josh, and this is the program where we're going to be talking about all things BBNaija. This is the 9th season of Africa's biggest reality TV show. And if you have been losing your guard, the theme of this season is No Loose Guard. If you have been losing your guard, then you've missed lots of weeks, lots of action in the biggest reality show in Africa. And of course, the season started with 28 individuals who entered as 14 pairs. They were unpaired, and right now, from 28, 14 are remaining in the house. We've always been going to, speak with the evicted housemates, get their thoughts on their journey in the house, also get their thoughts on what their plans are moving forward into the future. But for those who obviously are sleeping under the rock, Sue won head of house challenge on Monday, and 2 new individuals have been evicted from the Big Brother Naija. I'm talking about Chizoba and Ben. We will have them on the show with us in a jiffy. But once again, I indulge you to follow us on all social media platforms, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, we do have a WhatsApp platform where we give you all the news and updates you can use. This is BBNaija Scoop, and we will be right back with our special guests to delve into their thoughts on how they've fared so far in Big Brother Naija house and how their plans are moving forward into the future. This is the BBNaija Scoop right here on OloriSuperGal Media. Don't move also. Welcome back to BBNaija Scoop right here on OSG Media. Josh is my name. Of course, unless you're sleeping on the rock, definitely you know I've heard that in the first time around. I'm being joined by Chizoba and Ben, 2 of the housemates that came in together, not together like with each other. They came in together. Ben came with his buddy, his bestie, his friend TJ. Chizoba came in with her sister Ogiefa as checkers, while he came in with TJ as beta, team beta. But now they are separate, every man for themselves, every man and woman for themselves in Big Brother Naija house. Ladies first, let me start with the lady.
That's fine, that's fine.
I know, they go talk to the man.
No, ladies first. I concord,
So, ladies first, Chizoba, welcome back to the real world. I know you've back for a couple of days. How does it feel being outside the house, outside the intensity of living a reality show?
It's taking some time to settle into, because the house was a secluded space, and coming outside now, seeing more people than I've seen in 2 months and more activities than I've had in 2 months, it's like it's taking some getting used to. But I'm excited to see what the outside has to offer.
What about you, Ben? How has it been being away from the cameras? You have to at least know that whatever you're doing is not being recorded or filmed for the world to watch.
First of all, it's not really been telling you because I've not gotten to enjoy how it is in the outside because I'm just really busy. The most thing I've just done is to screen the media around the side and just checking some of my social media. So I'm not really enjoyed because I never even sent that club, nothing yet. So if I get this person I live in 2 weeks time or so, this is how it is. To me, it's just no difference. I'm just following the plan, okay, this is what we're going to, what you need to do and all this thing. And regardless the house, it was the camera up. To me, the only thing is just that I followed the intro. We just governed by someone that we don't see the face, Big Brother, follow these rules. But one thing about me, I never see a camera there. Still, the way I would chop from outside, see where I would chop for, Big Brother. So I never put in my head that there was camera or any of those things. So yeah, so that's just it for me.
And then when you were on your first day of getting into the house, you said something about going to miss your phone.
Yeah.
How was it like without your phone, without what you are used to, and then entering a secluded place with a select few individuals?
So because me, I'm a person that is always, on my phone, social media, and that's the medium where I actually make money from, just, bookings, the one comes cover. So it's quite difficult because I won't be doing a lot of those things. I'm one person that, especially people think I go out a lot. But if I have my phone, I'm in the house for like 1 month and I'm not going. So it was a difficult thing for me, but at the end of the day, I started from the lockdown, started marinating to it, when they sink into my head and all. So I thought you see, it affected me in the lockdown, but it didn't affect me in the afternoon because the lockdown was just me and my partner, but the general house was when I get to something people to talk to. I'm people tired now, so I did get so it was I felt normal in the house. Even when I got here Sunday, I didn't get my phone on Sunday until like Monday evening. So imagine, I was thinking when I just get here, I will not tell my handler, give me my phone in the next 5 minutes. No. I didn't get my phone for another 22 hours.
So you did that. So you perhaps overcome that addiction of the phone.
It goes to come back. If I hold this phone for another 1 week, it will come back. So it's just like now, it's not a big deal. You know, the whole 7C in my head, so I can still keep my phone for 1 to about. When I don't do this, and now I'm not started getting bookings. When I start getting bookings, I won't call your club. I will only check my phone back. But now, I don't even know one person to still know that he's not with his own permanent address and send. So most calls, I can still give most calls on unattended to. They will forgive me, they will not say that I did this call. Another 2-3 weeks, like, why you didn't pick my call? You know, those things.
Should be your media round never fail.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So now why I even put 1 or 2 for my staff. Even at the CEO, I see they do media rounds. I know proud though, and that kind of stuff. Before they call, one just for like 2 hours. One talk waiting. I usually get 2 hours to myself. So yeah, that's just it.
Okay, so what was the most challenging part of your journey in the house, especially coming first as a duo with your younger sister, and now things living before her, being separated, the arguments, everything.
Coming as a duo with my sister, there was no challenge like in our dynamic, right? Yes, we have a dialogue, but then there was no challenge. We were just going in somewhere in the house, waking up and just jumping straight. Like just waking up straight to exercise, and it's not even one easy exercise. Like that coach was always drilling us. That was challenging because I have to wake up and just get into it slowly. But this thing, you have to wake up and you're running because you don't want to get locked out. But that was a big challenge. But so far, the house was cool. And going through the journey on my own when they disbanded the pair was also very good. It was cool because I've been playing as my own person and she's playing as her own person. And also living in the house, it has been cool, been very busy, very, very busy, but I won't say there's any challenges.
Okay. So what's your take on, you're talking about the pairing, what's your take on being unpaired later on? Was it something you people had an idea about?
We didn't have an idea, but we expected it. Like it was a thing that like, okay, we can play as a pair together or they can unpair us. So we just had it in mind that if you're playing as a pair, you're still representing yourself as an individual. Just in case that unpairing happens, you can stand on your own. So we didn't have an idea, but we just thought it could be a possibility and it came to pass.
So do you think being unpaired helped or led to your eviction?
No, I don't think being unpaired led to my eviction or helped me because like I said, we are playing as separate individuals. We come together as a pair when we need to. But most times, like, she had her people, I had my people. She had her experiences separate from mine, and I did have my own experiences. So it was like, we were always like individuals, but we had a pair. So even when the unpairing happened, it was just like every other day. No change. The only difference was that we did our diary sessions on our own, and then we were putting up for eviction on our own. But aside that, nothing changed in the dynamic or in the way we were living in the house. The same.
And you guys even did the whole head of house lounge thing.
Yeah, again together. So there was no change. There was no drastic change. There was no fear. Oh, she's standing on her own because we're always on our own. We came together when we had to.
And ironically, same thing happened for him too. His own original partner, teammates, was also the head of house land, won the head of house challenge, and you also got to experience that.
No, I didn't.
No, they didn't get to
All the
experience
people I was angry, so
it.
he said no privilege that particular one.
Okay, so talking about the being unpaired in the house, do you think that if you are still with your partner, you would probably be in the house? Did it affect your stance? Let's say to viewers or to your own personal self? I know that it's also still an individual thing.
I don't see affecting, and the reason why is that when we won the pair, we were once bottom four. So if it's a thing where if we're never bottom for, I'll be like, okay, yeah. So when we prepare, then we're even together. We're bottom for. So regardless, it is what it is, and it could have happened to anyone. I'm not saying I'm looking for any strength, and at the same time too, it's the type of thing where when I was up, he won the head of our. So it's not like we two of us were up at the same time, and then during the time. So it was a different. We have different dynamics, so it's nothing like maybe because of me. Fine, when we're together, we still do our thing together.
There's one custodian challenge.
Yeah, we won the immunity. Yeah, we won a lot of stuff together. Like, it was always good because we have this balance. Me, I'm good with the whole hand stuff, legs, and physical stuff, and he is good with the mental. If he has to do with if they put us together, when we're still together, then I have to read, but I don't need to read. So I know that under 30 minutes, you don't read and finish, you don't know everything. So I just leave that person. So we had that balance. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm good at. I know my strength. And when it comes to acting, anyone who is acting will kill him. Do you understand? So,
but isn't it still technically the same thing? Because if you guys were still together and he won, or let's say, as he won head of house challenge, perhaps if you guys were still together, you both might have won the head of house challenge.
It might not be the same thing, but what I'll say is that if we're still together now, they might now add my time and his time. Yeah. So it now depends if I now do well too, which I did. So it will not be best of both. So imagine if we're together, then his time is good and my time is now poor. They boss me, and then somebody now had good. So it would say, if Jonathan, it might be different. I don't know if you get what I mean.
So what would be?
So it might be together and they might not win it, and single, but together we'll still win it. But I feel like in that particular competition of that particular one, if we're together, we would have won it because it's something that it's not something that has to do with crawling and I wish I do that physical stuff like that. So which I'm really good at. So you get.
Yeah. So do you think the whole tribalism thing that TJ said, which you are kind of a willing participant, affected the way people viewed you in the house and also outside the house?
Well, as I said, I'm not a platform, so I don't even see it as much of a big issue. It's a big issue, but coming out, I've not seen, this is the first time media is asking me about it, so I feel like it was a big issue, like something that they've asked me, they've asked me serious, different stuff about you, and they say, how do you feel like about OC? You have no radio station or media have asked me that one, so I feel like it was so. I've not checked social media. I've not seen where they say, oh, this, that about you. Maybe, I don't know if it was because it was a so I don't know what problem. Yeah, that's why I did the whole apologize, apologize to the house, and I supported the apology, but I don't know how the public has seen it. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but I don't know the gravity of how it affected the game, so I don't know. You might say it's the one, and then it's not even the one. Do you understand? So I'm not going to put blame on something that it's not something I'm not even sure of. So just to play the victim and say, okay, now make me there. So okay, no, I don't do that. So.
Okay, so no hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all. No hard feelings.
Okay, so when still on you, though, I'll come back to it. When you were evicted, at the live eviction tree, you were evicted first. You said that you will miss Chizoba, who's here. You said you will miss her and you are rooting for her. And you wanted her to stay longer, and then it seemed like, you guys were in like a ship or a boat or a canoe, or you were paddling on the beach or whatever terminology that wants to be used by netizens out there. Explain to us what's like the dynamic between Ben and Chizoba.
It's when I went on stage, you get when she's about her, so in as much as I have people I'm rooting for, she's actually also one of the people I'm rooting for. So I just feel like I need to state it out. So because if you don't come up, let me say you get I want to make you come up. Even when I was giving her like I saw her, why you cry? I died. Last 3 weeks you will see me, you get so and then the kind of stuff I have with her, she knows that she has she has a big spot in I don't know whether I have to in that chest or somewhere. Yes. So
you can sell one kidney for her. You sell one thing for her and give her the money and not take 10 naira.
I reserve my comments. So yeah, so it's just like okay, if you know that she's an amazing person and then we're talking, getting to know each other, and then time will see what's up. And for now, we're both we're outside the world now, outside the real world. That place will be people on that planet. Okay, so we need to see how you behave, how I behave, outside the work line, if we share the same, values,
beliefs, ambitions.
So at the end of the day,
Apart from the physical attraction.
Yeah.
Which I think is
you can be my man. Yeah.
I'm liking this chemistry.
So.
Okay, so he said that you are in a talking stage, sort of, because Ben is prone to in the house. Ben is prone to be very vocal, but then when it comes to his personal thing, it seems like he knows how to diplomatically evade it. So he said you guys are so tough because he did not really say what we wanted him to say. But are you guys in sort of a talking stage, or what is the terminology?
Whatever he said is what it is.
Oh wow.
Whatever he said is what it is. I know he's a private person.
Yeah.
So if he says something, that means that's what it is. Sort of a talking stage, fine. Talking stage, fine.
Okay.
Whatever he said is what it is.
Okay. So back to the whole house dynamic and everything. You had issues with your sister regarding some of the things she did, especially regarding the whole Ozzy, Victoria, herself, triangle, whatever. Mathematical shape, you want to call it. When Ebuka mentioned the whole Victoria, Ozzy, then kiss you, that whole thing after this Saturday night party. In a way, do you think that your sister has been vindicated sort of? Because it seemed like she was right about the whole. You like Ozzy? Haven't she been vindicated?
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't have an issue with her because of that triangle.
Of course.
Our issue is it's about task and other things. But yeah, I think she has been vindicated because she said her point was that she left it clear that Victoria likes Ozzy, which I thought was crystal clear that Victoria likes Ozzy. I think everybody knew that. So I think she has also been vindicated because of the issue she had with Cassie, and Cassie said eventually that Cassia felt that, so that has been cleared up, and I hope she manages the situation wisely and see what happens.
Okay, talking about your issues with Chinwe Elibe, talk to us about those issues. What caused it? Why did it always get out of hand? I guess siblings always have issues.
Yeah.
You're not really seeing Ozzy and Ozzy have those issues. Even Ben and TJ, who are not siblings, they're friends. Maybe are they a guy thing?
I would say it's a guy thing now. Like for Ben and TJ now, like they have different strengths, and if it comes to anything that has to do with books, Ben doesn't even bother himself. Then if it's in terms of anything that is like athletic and all those things, they are both athletic, but they know that TJ knows that Ben is the faster one. While TJ is tactical in moving through obstacles and all that. And with the Ozzy and OC, I don't know how the dynamic is, but they found a way to balance each other out perfectly. So my sister and I were still figuring it out. So we're in that figuring it out stage, and unfortunately it was in the big brother house that we're figuring out our balance and the rest. Because only in tasks we argue, creative tasks and all that. So just trying, but still in that phase of figuring, okay, when to step back, let's just bring out her own ideas, when this one should step back, and it was just coming off the wrong way. But to us there was just like arguing about creative ideas.
Probably normally do.
Yes, in our house we are very, very creative. Like this one wants, and we're taught like if you have an idea, you bring it out, and if you believe you need to stand on it. So I'm standing on mine, she's standing on hers, and in the house there's like both of us are standing on our ideas that are quite different, and we want to win the task, but we want to win the vision. So we're now arguing. Mine is okay. Sometimes we reach a ground where we're like, okay, I'll do yours at this point, do yours, and it's this certain point. Like, no, I don't think your own is this. Let me just go through this one. So that's just the argument. That was only where we had arguments.
Or are you, or is it an issue of maybe being the senior one trying to impose your?
No, not at all. Like I was asking for I said, even if there was another like all the creatives in the house, like we always used to butt heads. Just like my sisters, and I think it's because of my sisters, but all the creatives in the house, like we used to butt heads, like, oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that, before we settle on one. So just like me and my sister, we used to butt heads, and then we were quite creative in almost all the tasks. We always had an idea, an opinion about something there. So that's why it just seemed like it was always both of us, but it wasn't always like that.
Okay. So my next question is basically for both of you as well. So what do you think went wrong for you individually in the house, and if you were still in the house, what would you do differently?
Coming outside, I'm seeing things like, oh, I hate my sister, I dislike my sister, very, very wrong. If anything, I love my sister and I want her, like now I'm pushing for her to win. I love her, so maybe that was the perception.
Small the money goes still reach your side.
Exactly, like that's showing the love we had, we share. She won't just take her.
You want 50%.
I don't know about 50 or whatever she wants to give me that time, but like that whole narrative of I hate my sister, that one is quite annoying to see because I don't hate my sister. We're from the same mother and father. We live together. For us to go on this audition together, I won't come with one that I hate, and she won't come with one that she has friends and I have friends. We'll choose each other. That's straight that we have a relationship. So that's annoying. But then to do anything different, I think I tried my best, and my best was enough. It wasn't enough for the general public, then that's fine. But I did my best. I pushed myself even more than I even expected. I think I want to name this.
Okay, before I go back to that quickly, do you think your sister likes Uzi?
I always used to tease her that she likes Uzi. Yeah, you like Uzi. But then again, I'm not sure she likes Uzi. I just used to tease her about it in the house. Because my friend is a very flirtatious person. She can flirt with Tina and she doesn't want anything to do with him. So I just I don't think so. I know they're even together, we'll just end up quarreling. I don't think so. So I just used to tease her. She just having a good time there.
Cruise and vibes. Wow, that's nice. So over to you, Ben. What do you think went wrong for you in the house, and what would you do differently if given another chance?
For me, nothing went wrong for me in the house. Maybe I'm doing something differently to changing myself. I was myself in there, I gave myself that's the best start for me to have back to Nigeria. So I did me. So because if I was not myself, people will know just and then it's not like even in the house, people can see the way I laugh, and dress. So it's time to show my emotions, so I show it. I think I had an issue with my own partner. We came from the same once, and I told him I had an issue with Uzi from 0 to 100. I said my mind. So then I come back, I would have said it was a strategy to just crack everybody up. Or as I was cracking them up, if they enter me, I give up to you too. So it's just I balance the equation. So I wouldn't have done anything different because doing something different is people knowing me for something else I'm not.
Yeah.
Which I would not want to sell that narrative to people. So,
Okay. So there have been a couple of misconceptions about this next question, of course, is for each individual as well. There have been a couple of misconceptions about both of you in the house. People see you as someone who could be flippant, who could, for a guy, the whole African thing. Ben talks too much for a guy. Ben seems like he's too flippant. Ben gossips. Do you want to clear any such misconceptions or
the thing is that you know what you're not talking about, even that person is talking about. Ben really talk, say they talk. I don't know who is quiet in the house.
Victoria was quiet for like 4 weeks.
Victoria will do this thing. Victoria too quiet. The switch wey they do on their own, what is switch still doing in the house? They do shit. So people will have something to do. Even the Wani is too. Even Wani is something to say about. Even the Kedire, where was Kedire? So every people, if they don't have something to say about, that means it don't exist. You understand? So me, I'm not going to change for no one. This is me. Nah, no be them carry me to this stage where they do this life. I mean, no way I don't achieve for myself. So, as long as you work through don't care what people opinion matters about me. If it's with my loved ones, they talk say, okay, this is it. Fine. People don't matter. You won't carry people matter for it. People all people matter be like Twitter with people in the
But do you think that it worked for you because it seemed like you were like a house snitch? Let me use that word.
Snitch.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like you help other people think that shouldn't be cool.
on top side, tell Anita do for it.
To fight,
And then another one.
things.
What's the other thing?
So it seems like
Yeah, that's my friend. So it's allowed. Anita is my friend. I can tell her that other explanation if she wants to know something. I said that's my speculation. So she's my friend. If you get friends, so you don't go tell your friend things. You tell your friend things now. So it's no conversation. The only difference between you and me is that they are airing my own, they're not airing your own.
okay.
You sure me say you don't talk about some person this week. You get so
No, not this week. Not this week.
but you've talked about someone, do you understand?
The only people I've probably talked about in recent times are apart from let's say talking about people doing the news and stuff. Maybe government and this government, this one, Nigeria did this one, Nigeria did that. So
That's one I know for sure. So, and it's a different thing if the person I talked about, if the question she asked me, the person was my friend, and you look at everything. But at that time, people was not my friend, it was just an acquaintance. So I owe my friend, my supposedly bestie, that she wants to get some clarification. This is the way it is. So I will come outside and she can't get, say I was lying to her and then cut me off. No, now. That means I mean, she don't have to differentiate.
okay, so basically you did what you should have done in that situation.
And no regret.
And no regrets. And people should not hold you. People should not hold you.
You see that you're even telling me that they're holding me. I don't know they're holding me. If they're holding me, I don't even care. So you see that you're telling me now that they're holding me. So you get because I didn't even really always comment and all those things. And most parts, that's my life in the house. It's for whatever, not the Edo State. Now, media house is not the time you see these people talk. No, we don't know what talk about. So that's what we get here.
Okay. And what about the whole egg thing? How did your fellow housemates feel when they found out that Billy sent it to like egg that was written?
They know fit. I will take the table to discuss with them. I don't think that we cannot find. It's a mission. So the same way it's almost the same thing with cashier stuff. Cashier people outside world no.
Yeah.
Nah, inside world no. My own self too outside world no. Nah, in them no. So nobody will come say we even laugh about it. Now you. So they cannot know. It was mission sealed, taking it, returning it. Nobody. So
fair enough. Talking about Cassia and Kelly, how did you feel when you found out that?
I just felt like it was one of the smartest. It was the smartest move of the season, and then I feel like we should help them into this particular time. So it's just like, we don't marry, but even if we don't marry, we will still play our individual. And then we say, you know, Nigerians are mad though. Like we've never seen it before. Like everybody can come up and show you, I want to be aggressive, I want to be this. I want to be friendly, I want to be flirtatious. But then, do you know how difficult it is for you to be a married couple and then never even do stuff like the way they deceive themselves, even go say me would dare this person to Kelly, go say, which kind of thing that I know if you kiss boy away, you know, so it's a good thing there, you know, in as much that they might not be entertaining like some other people, but in that particular one they do, some people say they really like that way they do it, you understand? So it's a good thing for them and it's really helping them because they are the highest nominated in the house every week, back to back. So it's working for them. I'm happy for them to be honest. So I don't know how they think I'm but I'm happy. Because people have gone south too, but you know, we're waiting for them.
Yeah, so I'm just personally, I'm trying to be bigger and better, the best version of myself. So I'll focus on my business and my work and explore my talents, the new ones I've discovered. Just make the best of the opportunity. I'm trying to maximize this opportunity. I don't want to regret and say I should have done this. So I'll just put myself in the right spaces and the right people. And I'm hoping that I know it to work out.
I'm very emotional.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Okay, so what's next for Ben after BBNaija, both personally and
I think
professionally?
I've said that before. It's just how business making ready for yourself, creativity, what I would say. Yeah, that's the weekend. My nightlife entertainment, exploring, just touching here and there. Making money, I just want to make money. Now, if you see me now, you see things what I fit do, and you get money.
You go pick. Let's say the hot cake now.
The place where I'm
but how will you know now? How will you know?
I will call you after. I'm gonna let you know business.
No, let's say you miss the call. How will you know that this call is the call for?
I always return every call I miss. That's one thing. That's in the line of job I do. Because now those people you even know they call say Alpha, I want book table for your table. So I always return every call.
Yeah.
So now it now depends on the length, how you go last. If na nonsense, you know go past 10 seconds. I already know a real call with money they come in 10-15 seconds. You understand? If na nonsense, I don't cut though, but if na this thing, yeah, so I always know so I return every call.
So what advice will you give to future BBNaija households?
Yeah, very good, of course. Don't carry my own. So, just I feel like I'll just say they should just be themselves. Because trust me, my first time, some people finish 4 times. Another person, I hate somebody did 9 times, and 8 times. Yeah, so you cannot tell me that same personality. So you cannot tell me, so that first time you did not see that personality, so you kept on trying, and then until that year, this is okay, this is what we want. So just be yourself. Even people say, look at go fake anger. Go fake anger that year. You want people who will be angry. I just went there, I did my thing. I won't say I did rubbish, from the rubbish now they do think, So I just feel like just be okay. If it's for you, it's for you. No script there. You go follow script. If you like, if you make one person with this season, make someone say, hey, why you take me? Nobody knows how they take me. Forget that stuff. Nobody know how they take me. You get that. Past people that won, you didn't see it coming, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. What about for you?
Same thing, be yourself, like you said, like you go for audition. I auditioned 4 times, and it's in this one that you're like, okay, you want to train your sister here. Even my status was auditioned 4 times too. So it's just in the house, like the personality from different seasons I'm seeing is different. And one season is different. So you can now be somebody else, and that year it be your real personality that they're looking for, and you miss out on the opportunity. Just be yourself and keep trying. One day it'll be your turn.
Why did you continue trying?
I kept trying because I wanted to be a part of the experience. So I was just trying. At the time I even gave up, so I did audition for like a year. I did audition twice for 2 auditions, then I continued again, and it worked eventually.
Okay. So what's your most important lesson that you learned from your journey there?
Always put yourself out there, take up space, just try. Even if you get a no, keep trying. Closed mouth do not get fed. You have to open your mouth and you have to speak for what you want. That's what I learned in the house.
What about you?
What?
Your most important lesson in the BBN training?
My most important lesson is that I feel like if you just put your mind in stuff, you can always achieve anything. Because left to me, I hit the top people who keep doing to the others. I know it, and then when I found the reason, get one time I even asked, Anita said, Anita's one of the most important things. When she's doing like 3 weeks when you host sponsor, I'm on 9, after that. It just shows that everything you know about, you know, there are other ways of life that you can also win in that. So I just take that as that, okay, I don't need to wear me I did good for. You hold your own, I hold my own. But most times people in the house, it's not just about brain. If they put intelligence, they also put balance, put taxes. One thing they didn't give us, not knowing that the game is going to burst the balloon. All of us go out, go they blow. Because he said it's a strategy game. So if you just burst the balloon and you add 30 seconds, 10 seconds added to the time, and if you are squeezing that stuff, you will squeeze it for 5 minutes. So look at that one now. Only one person burst balloon. Me, I go in. So you just calm down, listen to it. So anybody can always win if you listen well and follow the right instructions. Irrespective of who you are, so just to not doubt myself, maybe now, okay, man, anything I want to do, because I did die for doing all this stuff, so I get it. So yeah,
and they make with an element of luck as well.
Yeah.
Some
of them have like that Victoria rule. I don't know how person would just take key. Just go. I order
The first
2 minutes. You don't open it. She did it the first time. I said I love. The second time too, we did it that with Tofa and Anita's home. I think she got it on the 5th key. So I'm like, why those ones run for like 30 minutes? They kept on trying. They did not get it. They bought them out. So and that one too might be love because how did they know the right key? So yeah. That's just it.
Okay. Lastly, I didn't want to ask this one, but there are videos trending online about you talking about the whole handling issue. Can you shed more light on that? You get your lawyers to...
So I've already said about it once. What it says that it was a false accusation.
It's been a pleasure right here on BBNaija School talking to Ben and Chizoba. They look way better in person than we see on TV. It's the fact now. I mean, when you see people on TV screens, it might not magnify their appearance, their beauty, their steez, the freshness of each individual. And so must say at OloriSuperGal Media, we wish you both all the best in the future endeavors.
Thank you.
It sounded like a post-drama. But yeah, we do wish you guys all the best.
Thank you.
Success in all your endeavors, your club business, who knows, maybe the next couple of months we could be seeing Benzo's version of this club popping everywhere in Nigeria, which is you doing what you do best. And maybe something between the two of you guys as well. We shall be here for it though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wish you guys all the best and thank you for being a part.